Hey, this is Jason Zawadzki. When my brother Nick and I founded Hydrus back in 2012, we didn't just start a company. My personal paddleboard journey began 20 years ago in California, while Nick was here in Idaho rafting and kayaking. After I moved with my family to Idaho, we started taking my paddleboards to the rivers. We'd float the beautiful calm sections. Then we'd try to ride through all the big rapid sections. We would fall all over the place, but we had a blast. Then we got friends involved. We started practicing. We started getting better at it, figuring out mechanics. But we really needed better boards and mainly boards that were a lot more durable. Normal fiberglass boards, as you may realize, if you hit a rock in a river, they're just going to blow apart on you, which they did to us. And then we'd aqua seal them or basically duct tape them back together. So we started building our own boards, and then we went down that rabbit hole and we became obsessed, like really obsessed. We started talking to industrial, aerospace, military, material, composite suppliers, chemical engineers, and we tested everything we could find that seemed like it might make a board more durable and lightweight and just overall higher performing. We have an insane amount of weird materials stockpiled in the shop, and we have a graveyard full of bad boards that just completely did not work out. I think we tested everything. It took about 3 years before we perfected our Armalight material. And then a few years after that, we invented Armalight Air for our inflatable boards. Then word got out. We had the most durable, lightweight boards in the world. So we began getting phone calls and ended up taking orders. Then we built our big shop here and hired some help and made this a full-time job. And it's been a crazy, wild ride ever since. Together, Nick and I, we built thousands of boards. We pioneered new designs in whitewater river boards, foil boards, race boards, expedition boards, and surfboards for rivers, mainly rivers, and then a lot of ocean shapes. Our inflatables are considered the best in the world by the top review sites. And a lot of our riders, they will definitely tell you that nothing really compares to our hardboards, especially when you need durability. Hardboards like this one. This is our little UFO model. We are one of the only 4 companies ever to build inflatable boards in the United States, and one of the last brands to still build our hardboards in the US. Nick's passing in a river accident was a profoundly difficult period for me. Shook me to the core. I couldn't step in our shop for months afterwards. It was really emotionally hard, and it was a trying time. It was the incredible outpouring of support from our customers. It was their heartfelt stories and their sincere, deep love for Hydrus that brought me back. It made me realize that we really have something truly special here, something that deserves to be shared with a wider audience and in a lot of ways needs to be shared. And I actually just realized that this board here was Nick's board. It's the same board that he rode Staircase Rapid on the Payette River. On this little 7'11" board. He stood the entire way, which is just mind blowing. Staircase Rapid on the Payette. You should look it up. Anyway, right now, the paddleboard industry is facing some serious challenges. First off, the market is overwhelmed with low quality boards. It's flooded with cheap imports from companies that they just don't follow the same rules as US companies have to. They don't have the same economic rules or the same quality standards. Second, finding trustworthy information and shopping for a good board is nearly impossible. There's just so much misinformation getting passed around on so many different sites and throughout social media. Problem number 3, most companies pour 25 to 45% of a board's retail price into advertising and marketing. Now, this creates a big issue. With the intense pressure to match the low prices set by Chinese brands and a significant chunk of their budget going into advertising, many paddleboard companies in the US, Canada, and Europe, they're shifting their focus. Instead of striving to improve their products, they're finding ways to make them cheaper and cheaper, which is leading to a major decline in quality just overall. It's kind of become a race for the bottom. And I know quite a few brands that are making worse boards today than they were 5 years ago. And it sucks for people trying to buy good boards. From the get-go, my brother and I, we had an issue with this mainstream industry model. Instead, we chose to focus on building small batches of killer products and then treating our customers just like we'd want to be treated if we were the ones buying boards. And I know most of our customers can vouch for that. I've spoken personally to a lot of customers over the years. Crafting something truly special and original and innovating, yeah, it requires much more effort than just mass producing generic items and then flooding the hell out of the world with advertisements. Instead of pouring our resources into Google and Facebook for ads, we redirect. We redirect that investment into enhancing our materials and spending quality time with our customers and innovating. Our goal is to support the thriving growth of paddleboarding as a sport and to continue the upward trajectory of Hydrus while working with our best customers and being smart and never sacrificing values or, becoming status quo. And I love and I appreciate your help. Thanks for watching.